Well, folks, in today's video, I have let's just say a different kind of video today. Oh yeah, just ignore my SMT, whatever the heck you're gonna call it. Anyways, I got some news. This will just be some channel news. And then I got an unboxing. And then I have a few more things to show you guys. Now, first of all, the news. Um, uh, if you aren't subscribed, please do. Um, Even if you don't want to watch my videos, if you see this, please just subscribe. Um, It'd help me a lot. I just want to make it so I can live stream. I just need to get to 50 subs. So, yeah. Next up, subscribe to my friend Sulan Fan 703. There should be a picture of his channel right about now. I'll probably edit that in eventually. Now, finally, I'm no longer able to railfan the Union Pacific. The reason being is that since I'm not old enough to get a driver's license, my grandma has moved from her house to a different one, so yeah, but don't worry, I'm still able to get Canadian national stuff. Now, next up, I have a question for you guys in the comments, if they are even on. Hopefully they are. But, would you guys like to see more HO scale running, or rail fanning? Or, Roblox, gameplays? They will probably be railroad related, but I might also do ARLC if that becomes a hit. Now, let's get on to the unboxing. Now, today I got something I've been wanting for a long time. That is an HO scale CN unit. But this one is one that I've wanted specifically. Let me get out of the box. And this one is a Canadian National C40-8M in the website scheme. I'm just going to take it out of here. And I'll get on the track. Now, the unit is on the tracks. And here it is. It is probably going to be my new favorite locomotive. For obvious reasons, since CN is my favorite railroad. But yeah. Anyways, I just want to show you guys something. If any of my subscribers has one of these, the rear headlight does not work at all. I don't know if that's just me or mine, but the front headlights work no matter what. Now them ditch lights are bright. My camera's unfocused. Wonderful. Okay, let's put it going forward. Look at them ditch lights. They are bright. But yeah, this is a really nice unit. I'll go over the details, in the next clip. Okay, now, the unit, it has metal knuckle couplers. It has 2 working ditch lights. It has handrails, of course. It has this cab-mounted steel bell. My focus is trash, sorry about that. It has all the antennas on top. It has a K3 horn, which I'll probably just make a K3H or a K3LA, I'm not too sure. Let's go with the trucks. I think these have what I believe these are called DeFasco. I'm not too sure. Try not to drop it. It has replacement coupler things on the rear. The door, rear headlight, uh, uh, sand cover, or sand filler hatch. Uh, yeah, it's a really nice unit. It runs very nice. Now, let me give you guys um, a fleet collection, or what all I got. So, first off, we got a custom, Central Wisconsin F unit. It's an F9 made by Bachmann. A GN GP35 made by Bachmann. This, my friend Line Fan 703 did, is 703 GP30, except it has a GP35 Athearn Blue Box chassis. And it's a former Proto 2K CNW unit they painted over. I bought it from him and I patched it over. Next up is my Workhorse 6044 UPSD 60 made by Walther's, no, Lifelike Proto 2K, Bachmann BNSF 3000 watts of GP40. Next up we have this, an SD24 made by Concord. Next up, this is also from Suline's Fan 703. This is a GP38 made by Lifelike. It's a piece of shit. Next up, we got former Suline 4403 that Suline Fan 703 painted up into his custom scheme. I have no idea if he'll use it. Next up, we have a Central Wisconsin switcher. This is a dummy unit, just like the F unit. And finally, we have this custom weathered UP GP18 that I did. Oh, hold on. Shell's popping off. I think it turned out okay. And also, my friend also gave me this tip for weathering. In here is just an Athearn Blue Box GP38 shell that I want to hopefully get a CN shell, or not shell, chassis. Alright, you know what? Let's do a collection vid too. Next up, we got this chassis system caboose. It's horn hook. Next up, we got my conversion car, a custom weathered Suline hopper. It has a scrap load. Next up, we got this Suline cattle car. Yeah, neat stuff. A Santa Fe 40-foot box car. I'm not too certain. Next up, this is from the way beginning of my collection, and this is a Westinghouse 8 axle. No, yeah, 8 axle flatbed. I have no idea what it is. If anyone in the comments wants to let me know, please do. Next up, we got this UP cattle car. Alright, next up, a New York Central gondola. Next up, I have what I believe is a Southern Pacific auto rack of some sort. If I'm wrong, let me know. Next up, we got this Great Northern flatbed, and I have another one. This one just has knuckles, and I think it's a different number. Nope, they're identical. Whatever. Next up, I got this Erie Lackawanna boxcar. Next up, I got this Sonamid 3-dome tanker. I got a BNSF Kupla caboose. Okay, we're getting to the more interesting stuff. We got this MSTL hopper. We got this State of Maine boxcar. I believe this is AHM. Next up, I got this TTX flatbed. I got this UP boxcar. I almost forgot about this, but this tiny flatbed of some sort. Yeah. I got this Golf tanker. I already showed that. I got this Burlington Route caboose. I got a Michigan Central hopper with 3 barrels. I got this Conoco tanker that's missing its wheels. Focus. There. Come on, get in there. I got the Santa Fe shock control boxcar. And here we have another custom weathered UP boxcar. This one I think turned out pretty good. Okay, then next up we got the Sulon ore car, the CNW ore car, and this Burlington Northern ore car. Next up we got this chassis system box car. I have another Conoco tanker, and yes, I'm sorry, my camera quality is horrible, but hey, it gets the job done. Next up we got this GATX tanker. Next up we got this Lifelike Conrail hopper. We have part of a Santa Fe flat car that kind of broke. It's gotta get new trucks on it. Next up, I got this B&L gondola that has a coil coach, and these open. It's just kind of a pain to do so. Hold on. I managed to get one of them open. Unfortunately, most of my rolling stock is horn hooks. And finally, for this spin, we have a Freedom Deep Rock tanker. I have no idea what Deep Rock was, so I just call this a chocolate tanker because I have it haul chocolate on a mixed freight that I sometimes run. Next up, this is also a veteran of this channel, and this is a Northern Pacific boxcar. Doors open on both sides. Next up, we got this Triangle Pacific boxcar. Another railroad I've never heard of. Next up, we got this Robertville Saguenay hopper that I also custom weathered. It turned out okay. Next up, I got this Sulon caboose. This is also a veteran of the channel. Next up, I have this ATSF bay window caboose. This, I believe, is either an Athearn or a Walthers. Next up, I got this Burlington Northern hopper. I'll be right back. Next up, we got the Union Pacific Wide Vision caboose. Next up, we have this flat car hauling a missile. Next, we have a Union Pacific cupola caboose. Nothing too special. Next up, we have an Amtrak passenger car. Then we have a Santa Fe piggyback trailer, flat car. Next up, we have something that's kinda weird. But this is my custom rail grinder. It's a little cursed. I also have this GP9 shell. Then we have these free rail cars. Then we have all of these. Anyways, that's all for now. See you next time.